We have an email from Mary who writes, "Hi, Mother Miriam. I was wondering if you've been staying up to date with all the news coming out of the Diocese of Charlotte, North Carolina, regarding the implementation of restrictions on a number of traditional Catholic parishes. Can you explain some of what's going on here? I'd also love to hear your general thoughts and reaction as well. Thank you. May God bless and protect you, Amy." Thank you, Amy. Yes, I'm aware of what's going on in the Diocese of Charlotte. I find it utterly tragic. Bishop Hugus, who was the previous bishop, was a very holy, wonderful bishop, and the Latin Mass was celebrated in many locations in the Diocese of Charlotte. Last April, Bishop Michael Martin was appointed. I think he's bishop a year or less to the Diocese of Charlotte, and he's, in my mind, destroying the diocese, and he's destroying reverence, he's destroying the Mass, if possible. My understanding is that was one of the best dioceses in the country, about 50 young men in seminary and all of that, but he's come and completely limited the Latin Mass. I think another month or two, I don't have the exact date, I think it's after July. No Latin Masses are allowed in Charlotte. I think they've been bought some kind of a Protestant church, small, which they're going to be allowed to turn into the only Latin parish in Charlotte, which is crazy because it'll never hold the number of people that would attend the Latin Mass in Charlotte. So not only is this bishop shutting down the Latin Mass, but he's also destroying the Novus Ordo, as far as I know. No ad orientem facing east, which is the correct liturgical position. No singing in Latin. Women should not wear veils. No altar rails. No kneeling on your knees after you receive communion. He's going back to felt banners, unacceptable music, going back to someone pegged at 1974. So I don't know why he was picked. I understand that he was already selected in Pope Francis's day, but wasn't yet appointed. But a couple of people, two bishops, one priest and one bishop, who I won't mention right now, who are not Catholic, even though they're a bishop and a priest, they're certainly leading people astray. And I think that held precedence. So he was appointed, unfortunately, through the pressure of a particular bishop and a priest, and perhaps others. And it's tragic that he was made Bishop of Charlotte. One of the best dioceses is utterly being destroyed, as the faith of the people are. Karen has an email similar. She says, "Dearest Mother Miriam, I hope this finds you well. My name is Catherine. I attend Latin Mass in the Charlotte Diocese. We were so blessed to have many parishes offering the traditional Latin Mass, and my family attended most of the churches, their Latin Masses over the years. All the churches are at least an hour from our home, so we visited them all at different times. All the churches had at least 300 people in attendance at each Mass. The new bishop is unwavering and is not going to change his course of action on restricting the Latin Mass, which begins in July. This has been explained to me by one of the priests offering us the traditional Latin Mass. He stated that the bishop has all the power. That's also tragic, because the Mass isn't given by a pope or a bishop. It's given by Christ, and no bishop should have power to cancel it or so change it as it's being changed. He stated that the bishop has all the power and we have to be obedient. Our focus should be on getting to heaven." Catherine continues, "There is a proposed new chapel, which is very small and is not even a Catholic church or land. It will never be able to hold all of us who long for the traditional Latin Mass. We have been praying and hoping, and we thought we had until October, but obviously just until July. What are we supposed to do? Continue on. Simply continue on, Catherine. What happened in Tyler was the same, not through Bishop Strickland, who was removed, but everything was all Latin Masses were shut down in Tyler except the one FSSP church, which we attend. And so they added another Mass. So now they have on a Sunday 4 Masses. And a couple of them is standing room only. It's happening in many dioceses. And it's just simply tragic. But Catherine, you keep on. You keep on keeping on. And we may not be used to traveling an hour or two for Mass. But as a religious order, we travel round trip an hour and a half every day to go to Mass, to go to the traditional Mass. So just keep doing it. It was Pope Benedict who mentioned, or who wrote, that within our time, the church would probably go underground. And so if it needs to go underground and priests need to begin underground churches, we're back to where we were in the 60s when everything was thrown out and there were underground churches to preserve the Latin Mass. I think we're going to go to that again.